Hello everybody, we got some great things planned today. We're going to go down to one of the wells and start it. I'll show you how to start that thing. But first we got to get started with some other things. You need to get started with a big cup of coffee on my crypto out there. And also, I can watch from right here out my little window the birds as they come in, start feeding. That's some good stuff there. Hey, we'll get to going here, and I'm glad you're with me. Okay, let me show you what I've got a camera inside my separator, and you can see the oil. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to go out here just to get started. I will show you how to start those rigs, or start that well. But first, I've got to go up here and check how much oil I've got in the tanks. And you see the tanks right here. Okay, oil tank, water tank. And on the top we have the separator. Okay, everything comes in through that pipe there, and it separates the water, which goes over to the third tank, and oil comes into this tank. When it gets full, it starts feeding into the second tank. And that's how it works. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go up here and check how much oil we have. I guess this is really common practice here with the boards. And so, if you listen, you can hear the oil coming in. Okay. So, I do have a generator sitting out there. That one's going back. So, what we're going to do here, let's see the best way to do this here. Probably set the camera over there and figuring things out as I go here. There we go. Okay, so get these measuring stick here. You just bring it up. Look for the wet line right there. Turn it over. It's 94 inches. Measure everything in inches. You got 120 inches total. So I take a measurement twice here. Looking at about 94. That's hitting 95 inches. Check it one more time. Yep, 95 inches. So what that means is when it gets full, you can either sell this tank as a single tank or wait till I get 2 tanks filled up. And the reason for doing something like that is you get about $3 more per barrel. And so when I sell one of these tanks, it's about 80 barrels. Let's just call it 80 barrels right in that. Sometimes it's 78, sometimes it's 85. But so you sell it there and you get about $3 more a barrel. And that's that process there. So I don't have the generator running right now. I just did some transitions of some mining equipment. So got it down. And we'll get that thing started back up, and then we'll head out on the side-by-side and go over there and start one of the back wells. I've got one of the wells running, as you've seen. It was putting into the separator right there. So head on down. Okay, we're gonna head down and start that back well. Okay. Drive over there first. well that's running. Come check it out. Okay, everything's looking good on that one. Take a little bit of the back way on this. Quite a few trees that are down. Big point is at about 26,000 right now, a little over 26. So it's moving up and down. It got down to 25. I think it hit into 24 yesterday. Difficulty rate is still going up. That's crazy. A little bit of sliding here. Get some of the creek from the side there. And a little steep hill here. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff there. Nice little river here. Stream, a bridge over there, so when the stream is up I can still get over to the well. There it is. Okay, to get this thing started, we have a hand crank here. It's got a slip on it, so you actually crank it, and it's got a notch on the inside there. You can see the little notch. It goes into a slot on the side of the crank on the other side. And so when you crank it, it'll force it to turn. But when it takes over, it has a slip on it, so where the crank can continue to go here. So I crank this way here, and then it takes over and starts to do here. Keeps it from having this thing kick back on me and it take over. So we'll start here. So we've got a couple different things on the well here. Here's a release. I'll go ahead and release it this one time. I don't normally release that, but we'll release it this time to make it really easy to start. And the first thing I do is put on the crank. Sets there. I've got timer box over on this side. It turned to 12 hours. I've got my gas coming in. This feeds off of its own gas, so it runs for free, except for you have to grease it and oil it and maintain it. So the next thing I'll do here is release the pressure on the piston and then start to crank it. And it started. So you notice the well isn't running right now until this gear is exchanged. So just kick that in and it starts. Move back here just for a little bit. Let you see a full view. Isn't she a beauty? Well, that's starting a oil well, one that runs on its own gas, so no electric, nothing needed. It has a byproduct of the oil is natural gas. So this machine here feeds off of natural gas, so all it needs is a little bit of a start. That's it. Gotta love it. Lockjaw and I'm out.